Welcome to my channel. So in my last year of university, I took a course called Popular Music in North America and the UK post-World War II, and all my friends are sick of hearing about it. This course taught me most of what I know about American history in the past century. I am now that annoying person at a party who comes up to you and starts telling you information you did not need to know about the music industry in the 20th century. But now we're not at a party, we're on my channel, so let's talk about it. In this class, we learned about the 27 Club, which refers to the unusually high number of musicians that have died at the age of 27. Famous people in this club include Jimi Hendrix, Kurt Cobain, Amy Winehouse, and Brian Jones, founder of the Rolling Stones. And there's many more. There's literally dozens and dozens of artists that are listed to have died at the age of 27. So what's up with the 27 Club? You guessed it. We're gonna use science to figure it out. Theories have linked these young deaths with what the British Medical Journal refers to as the rock and roll lifestyle. Famous musicians often engage in excess drinking, taking psychoactive drugs, and an overall reckless lifestyle that could put them at greater risk of dying at a young age than the general population. On the other hand, this could all just be confirmation bias, is our tendency to search for, favor, interpret, and recall information that favors our hypothesis and reject information that doesn't. In other words, if an artist dies at the age of 27, we'll add them to the Wikipedia page and widely proclaim another addition to the revered 27 Club. But on the other hand, if an artist like Avicii dies at the age of 28, we don't think twice about their age in relation to their death. A 2011 study was published in the British Medical Journal that asked the question, is there a greater risk for musicians to die at the age of 27? This study looked at the age of death for over 1,000 randomly selected musicians over the past 50 years. What they were looking for was patterns. Is there a spike at the age of 27? These were their results. The study found no increased risk of death for musicians at the age of 27. The red line, as you can see, is the age 27, and there's not even a little spike at that point. The study goes on to propose that the 27 Club could just be a mix of confirmation bias and cherry picking. When you apply rigorous science to the 27 Club, it kind of falls apart, but maybe it's not all about the numbers. The members of the 27 Club, especially the Tragic Six, were renowned for their talent, groundbreaking innovations in their music genre, and tragic, untimely deaths. Jimi Hendrix was immortalized as the greatest guitarist of all time, and Janis Joplin was titled the Queen of Rock and Roll. It might not matter the number of musicians we lose to the 27 Club. What matters is the short, unforgettable lives that we will remember them for. That's it for today's video. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and remember that science is everywhere, even in the world of music.